Welcome to today's mini practice. Today our practice will focus on flow and movement. All you need for this practice is a mat. We will get started at the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. In mountain pose, we'll take our hands to the heart. Just take a moment just to close your eyes and drop in. Just begin to notice and explore your experience right now. The feet on the floor. The movement of the breath. Any sensations that are showing up in the physical body. So just checking in. Energetically, how are you feeling? Emotionally, how are you doing? Soften your knees a little bit. Really focus on grounding your energy into the earth. And as you inhale, we'll open up the arms, look up, take your hands in prayer, and exhale to forward fold. You can bend your knees a little bit here, either hands on the floor to look up, or you can slide your hands onto your lower legs, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, touch the earth. Inhale, we'll step back with your right leg into a runner's lunge, and then release that right knee to the floor. So focusing on your core as you come up, draw your belly in, and as you inhale, think of the cat arch in your spine, so you round the spine, chin to chest, come up nice and slowly. Inhale, exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, reach both arms up, and as you exhale, we'll flex the toes of the left foot, take the left hip back, arms behind you. As you inhale, we'll place that left foot on the floor, reach your arms and up and overhead, and exhale slowly back again. Flexing the toes back towards your hip. 2 more like this. Inhale, moving slowly, mindfully into your body. Just 1 more like this. And then we'll come back into your low lunge. And take your right arm on the outer left thigh, left hand onto your hip. And the left elbow is pointing back towards the back of the mat. From here, we'll twist the abdomen and rib cage, chest, and shoulders to the left. Now, taking both hands onto your left thigh, we'll make our way up into a high lunge. So tuck the toes of the right foot under, lift the right knee off the floor, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and then we'll bend your right knee deeply here. And then we're going to begin to straighten it. So bend it. You can feel your core working here and straighten. And 2 more like this. Bend and straighten. 1 more bend. Take your right hand to the floor and lift your left arm up. So we're twisting again. This time, right knee off the floor, pressing out through that right heel. And then we'll take the left hand to the floor, step back into your high plank. So from your high plank, we lower the knees to the floor, bend the elbows, chest and chin between the hands. 8-point pose. So 8 parts of our body are connected to the earth. Inhale, glide forward and place the forehead onto the mat here. Pressing the tops of the feet down. Keeping your hands flat on the floor. Press down into your pubic bone, and as you inhale, we're going to lift the back ribs first, back in the neck and the head, and as you exhale, melting down, ribs, neck and head. So 3 more like this, wave and cobra, inhale, coming up, exhale, melting down. 2 more, really feeling into the movement. Last one. And now just bring your forehead to the earth 1 more time. We'll bend your left leg and roll over onto the right hand side. So the left ball of the foot is on the floor. We'll stay on the outer edge of the right foot. We're coming up into a version of side plank. So with the right hand underneath the shoulder, press into the outer edge of that right foot, press into the ball of the left foot, and then we'll lift up Extend that left arm up. If it feels okay, you can begin to lift that left leg. If it feels okay, place it back down and then land back on the floor. We'll reach forward towards the left or right even, inner foot here. And if you can, wrap your left arm around, wrap your right arm around you to bind here. If this doesn't feel right for the body, just continue to reach forward towards that left, right inner foot. If you are binding, we can turn to look out over your right shoulder. And then slowly release the bind. Reach again for that right inner foot. Bring that left arm all the way around behind you. And we'll come into a seated twist here. Wrapping your right arm around your left leg. Lengthen from the tailbone. Turn abdomen, rib cage, chest and shoulders to the left-hand side. One more breath in here, inhale. And as you exhale, we'll let that left knee come out to the side. Turn the body to face over the right leg and fold forward. Janushasana for your forward fold. So think of lengthening from the base of the spine, and as you fold, you're folding from the right hip crease. Just one more breath here. Inhale. Walk yourself slowly back. We'll take our right hand back onto the floor. We're coming into three-legged dog. So left hand comes to the floor and we extend that left leg behind you. And then step that left foot towards the front of the mat. Walk your right leg back a little. Bring both hands on the inside of the left leg. From here you can release that right knee to the floor. For our lizard, we can make it funky by coming out onto the outer edge of the foot here, lifting the heart. We can also incorporate a twist. Make sure the right knee is back far enough so it feels comfortable. For the right knee, we can then bend it. Take your left hand behind to grab hold of the foot. So the focus isn't the shoulder where we press the foot away. You can draw your heel in towards your buttocks so you get a really nice stretch on your right thigh here. If you can't quite reach your foot yet, just continue to reach your arm behind you. Just one more breath in. Exhale, release the foot, both hands to the floor. Step forward into your forward fold. Bend your knees deeply. Just allow the upper body to drape over the legs. Just gently nodding the head yes and no. And now press into your feet and slowly, mindfully come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, release. So taking your hands together, other side. Inhale, open up, look up, hands together. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Your choice, hands on the legs or the floor. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, this time we'll step back with your left leg. It's a long lunge. And we'll relieve that left knee to the floor. So with the hands on the floor, lift the heart, inhale, and then round the spine, chin to chest, come up nice and slowly. So you're engaging the core here. Shoulders down the back. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, take your right foot back, right hip back, fold over the right leg. 3 more like this. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half Hanuman. 2 more. Just 1 more. And then we'll just meet back in the lunge. And then from here, coming into that gentle twist, take Take your left arm against the outer right thigh, right hand onto your hip. Take your right elbow back towards the back of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, exhale, turn abdomen, rib cage, chest and shoulder to the right. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, take your left hand to the floor, reach your right arm up, lift that left knee off the floor, coming into revolved lunge. Now we'll take your right hand onto your right thigh, bring yourself up into our high lunge. So you relax the shoulders down the back, stack your shoulders over your hips, contain your core. We're going to bend that left knee and straighten. Arms up and overhead, bend and straighten. 2 more. Last one. We'll take both hands to the floor, press back into high plank. From your high plank, lower the knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, forehead to the earth. We're just coming up into one waving cobra. This time come up into teepee fingers, elbows high. Press into the feet, press into the pubic bone. Inhale, lift back ribs, back of the neck and the head. And exhale, pour the body down. With the hands flat on the floor, we bend our right leg, roll over to the left-hand side. So we'll prepare for our side lunge variation. So coming onto the ball of the right foot, outer edge of the left foot. Press down into your left hand. You're going to charge up that left leg. Reach your right arm up. You have the option then to lift that leg if you choose. And place it back down. And then bring the hips to the ground. And then from here, we reach that right arm towards the inner left foot. So really focus on lengthening your spine. And if you can, we bind. Taking your right arm behind you, wrap your left arm behind. We look out over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen from the base of the spine. And as you exhale, reach that right arm forward again. And then circle it all the way around behind your back. And then hug your right leg in with your left arm. Seated twist. Inhale, lengthen from the base. Exhale, turn. Abdomen, ribs, chest, shoulders, and head to the right hand side. Just one more breath in here, inhale. And as you exhale, just let that right knee come out to the side and turn the torso to face over the left leg. And we'll fold from our hip crease. You can take your hands to the floor or around your feet. Each time you inhale, lengthen from the tailbone. Each time you exhale, fold from your hip crease forward. And then slowly, mindfully walk the upper body up. We'll take the left hand out to the side, coming into three-legged dog. So take your right hand to the floor, extend your right leg behind, and then step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Walk your left leg back, and then we'll lower the knee to the floor and lift the heart here. So we can come into a funky lizard again if that feels okay for your body. Coming onto the outer edge of the right foot. Just let that right knee fall out to the side. So we can really focus on the groin, inner thigh here. And then bending the left leg, we'll take your right arm behind you. Either reach for the foot, or if you can, grab hold of the foot, draw that heel in towards the buttock. So we begin to focus on the left quadricep. And then slowly release that left foot to the floor, and we'll step forward to the front of the mat. Once we're here, bend your knees deeply. Just allow the upper body just to flow down towards the floor. Gently nod the head yes and no. And we'll interlace your hands behind your back. See if you can squeeze the heels of your hands together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then release the heel of the hands. Bring the knuckles up towards the ceiling. And then release the arms down by your side, press into your feet. Slowly, mindfully come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears, shrug them up. Exhale with a sigh. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Just taking time just to check in with the body, keeping a soft bend in the knees, noticing what is your experience right now, physically, energetically, mentally, and emotionally. Thank you guys for joining my practice again today. I do apologize for the breathing. The cold studio totally set off my asthma. And as for the pajamas, you're going to see me in a lot of them this week as I'm painting. So I'm just moving from one set of pajamas to the other. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. From my heart to yours, namaste.